Hi, I'm Heath, and I'm a projectionist. One of the perks of working for a movie theater is that I get to see free movies each week, so I've decided to watch and review a new movie
every other week.
I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, hey, that's a great idea. I wish I could be involved. Well, you can, because you get to vote for what movie I watch and review next. And that, in a nutshell, is the Projectionist Project.
June? I think I should quit.
Quit what?
The Projectionist Project.
It does seem like it's been stressing you out a lot lately. Maybe you should stop.
Yeah, I think I should.
It's for the best, I think. It really is.
I think so too. Hello?
Hey, I just saw your tweet. Is it true?
Yeah, I just can't do it anymore.
Well, maybe it'll open the door for some new opportunities. Speaking of which, my employer may have a job for you.
What's the job?
He'd like to talk to you about it in person. I can come pick you up if you're interested.
I don't know, that sounds kind of sketchy.
It'll be worth it. Trust me.
Yeah, alright. I'll give it a shot. What could it hurt?
Alright. See you in a second.
Alright.
Are you ready?
Let me grab a jacket.
So, where are we going? Sweden.
What? Wow, the drive didn't take that long.
He's just right through here if you'll walk this way. He's here.
Ah! Hello, Joe. I am a Swedish person, and of course, you've already met my interpreter, Josh.
Interpreter?
Yes. Sadly, I don't speak much English.
Seem to be speaking it pretty fine to me.
Well, I know a few oddly specific phrases, such as the ones I've just said, the one I'm currently saying, and my next line. And seeing as how I'm about to run out of these phrases, perhaps you would like to take a seat so we can get right down to business. Jag har kallat hit dig för att erbjuda dig ett jobb. Jag har en liten böjelse. Även den underligt specifik. Projectionister i handbojor. Som du kan ta och klä av dig, så har jag en garderob med kostymer och diverse rekvisita så att vi kan sätta igång. I betalning får du naturligtvis tillfredsställelsen av ett välgjort arbete samt en och annan sporadisk blombukett. Några frågor?
Okay. He said...
It's okay. I know a few oddly specific phrases in Swedish. And yes, I will take the job. I just have one question for you. Why couldn't you have asked me this over the phone?
Because, as I may have mentioned, I am Swedish.
And why couldn't you ask me this question?
I really want an excuse to go to Sweden.
But don't you work for him? Aren't you his interpreter?
Okay, look, he's not my interpreter. Those subtitles weren't even accurate. We're just f***ing with you. I really thought you would have gotten that by now. I've known you for, what, 4 years? And here you are, just going with this ridiculous premise like you're under hypnosis or something. You're not even in Sweden. I am, but this is just a green screen. I hope you apply this level of observation to your review.
Okay, if I do this, you're still going to tell me who my stalker is, though, right?
Oh, yeah.
Of course.
Without a hint of a doubt.
Totally.
Maybe.
No.
I'll do it anyway. What is wrong with you?
Boop!
Girl with the Dragon Tattoo is a movie about Lisbeth Salander, played by Mark Zuckerberg's girlfriend, who is hired to investigate a journalist, Mikhail Blomkvist, played by James Bond, who has been accused of libel and decides to quit his job. But Lisbeth thinks he's been wrongfully accused and passes this information on to her client, played by the bad guy from Beverly Hills Cop, who passes it on to his boss, played by Dr. Parnassus, who decides to hire Mikhail to investigate the mysterious disappearance of his niece from 40 years ago. Lisbeth continues to keep an eye on Mikhail and eventually gets wrapped up in the mystery as well. The mystery was intriguing and always kept me guessing. There was this moment where I thought I had everything figured out and everything was about to wrap up, but then I was completely wrong and the movie kept going and it was brilliant. Even though I really loved the mystery, what I loved the most were the characters. Lisbeth especially. She's tough, smart, determined, and a little bit insane. She was fantastic. I want more female characters to be this interesting, instead of being Bella Swan. Whoa! Ow! Ow! What was that? Ow! Anyway, where was I? Oh, Mikhail, right. There's just so many reasons why he gets involved in this investigation. To get info on the guy that's suing him for libel, to prove he's good at what he does, and just general curiosity about what's going on. And when Lisbeth gets involved, his interactions with her are always fantastic. When they're together, there's this weird mixture of comfort and unease at the same time. Another thing I really liked was the editing. It never lets up. There's very few shots that linger, but the constant cutting gives the movie an extremely fast pace. I think it really works for this movie, though. It's 2.5 hours long, but at no point did I think it was dragging or taking too long. There were moments where I thought the movie was going to end, but something would happen and it would just keep going, sometimes in a completely unexpected direction. And that's not a bad thing. Each time it happened, it made sense and was incredibly interesting and important. Also, these little side steps help to keep things fresh. Hold on a second. Jesus! Why? Why? No, no, no! Who did this? Who? They think one dead puppet's gonna stop me? Well, they better think again. I will keep making these reviews. It's what Wally would have wanted. So let's do this thing. This movie is great. Great story, great acting, great visuals, and great music. That being said, it may not be for everyone. This movie contains very intense rape scenes. Honestly, the scenes aren't exactly important to the main plot, but they are extremely important character development for Lisbeth. It's a very interesting way to see who she is and how she deals with things. The scenes are very intense and genuinely upsetting, but I think they have a very important place in the movie. I haven't read the book, so I can't really compare the two. I have bought it and do plan on reading it, though. And I've seen about an hour of the Swedish movie, but I didn't get a chance to watch the rest of it. I can't wait to see it and the sequels, read the books, and compare everything. It's like the opposite of how I felt about the Twilight series. Where am I? What the hell?
I've made a movie compilation just for you. It's all the Twilight movies on a loop, and you're gonna lay there and watch them until you learn to enjoy it.
What? No! You can't do that! That's inhumane! Besides, it'll probably just make me hate them more!
I figured you might say something like that. So I've decided to give you a little something, as a reminder of your love for the movies.
What are you gonna do?
You'll see. Don't jiggle. My handwriting is bad enough as it is.
Maybe now you'll stop spreading your hate and lies.
Is she gone? So all in all, The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo is a fantastic, fast-paced, character-driven, and well-put-together film. There are some graphic moments that may be too much for some, but that really help to tell a strong, interesting story. Go see it. Dang it, is Jacob shirtless already? Your choices are animals talk, dishes talk, money talks, Demons talk. Everyone talks about their feelings. People fight. Has been sing. War by Lucas. Underworld Awakening. War by Spielberg. And animals don't talk. Vote for the movie you think I should review next in the sidebar on minipineapple.com, and come to Battlefield 10 Cinemas on Monday to watch the movie with me. See ya! Ow!